In today's video, we have a fragrance haul. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is what seems to be you guys' favorite type of video from me, and that is a fragrance haul. Now, your girl be buying stuff, okay? And I need to slow down because I'm out of space. However, new things keep coming out that I want. So I do have some stuff here that I purchased. I have some stuff that was sent to me in PR. Some of these fragrances I've worn already and some I have not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this fragrance haul. So first up, we are starting with this huge box. So this is the Harrods Fragrance Advent Calendar. Y'all, these things are legendary. I don't know when they started coming out with them, but I heard about it last year. And I wasn't able to get it last year. I think I kind of hesitated when I heard about it to think about it. And then when I went back to try to buy it, it was sold out. So they did just allow pre-orders for it, I guess a few weeks ago. And so on the first day that I could order it, I ordered it. And I don't remember the exact price that I paid. I think it was around $250, somewhere between like $250 and $300 plus like $30 shipping. However, you get so much. So this is the 12 days of fragrance. I'm not going to open it because I'm actually saving mine for Christmas, okay? It's an advent calendar. I am attempting to save it to Christmas. We'll see if I make it, but that is the plan. But it comes with all this stuff in here. So this is a list. Oops. So this is the list of everything that comes in here. So you have some full-size bottles, you have some travel sprays, you have some mini bottles. But the smallest size in here, I think, is a 10 ml. Yeah, so not really a mini bottle, but like 10 ml, like travel sprays. So there are 12 things in here. This is the list of what's in here. The first one that's in here is Brompton Immortals from Ex Nihilo, a 50 ml bottle. I'm pretty sure that retails for more than the entire box. I could be wrong, but if it doesn't retail for more than the entire calendar, it's pretty close to it. So this was a great deal. Unfortunately, it sold out. But yeah, next year maybe. I don't know. If you're interested, keep your eyes out for it. But also, if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on this, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel, because in December I plan on opening this every day for 12 days for Christmas and sharing my thoughts with you all on the stuff that's in here. So super excited to have this. So the next item I want to share with you is actually my fragrance of the day, and this is from Amouage, and this is called Luster. So this has been on my wish list for a bit of time now. I was able to smell this at Scent Explorer last December, and then I got a sample of it. Never wore the sample, but you know, sniffed it a few times. And then recently, probably like a month or two ago, I went into my local Neiman Marcus and I was able to smell it, and it was on the wish list. However, there were two on the wish list, and I bought the other one first because the other one was Decision, which is a new fragrance, so you can't really find that at discounters. But I decided to wait and order this one when I could find it for a decently good price. So I think I paid around $200 for this. Not quite sure, but either way, it was less than retail. So went ahead and picked it up, and I have no regrets. Okay, like I said, it's my first time wearing it today, but when I smell this, it comes off as a sweet and spicy type of fragrance. To me, it smells a bit aromatic. It smells a bit soda-like in a way, but it also smells like it has a bit of greenness to a bit of woodiness. I need some more time to get to know this fragrance because, like typical Amouage fragrances, it's complex. This is my first time wearing it. I should have worn it earlier so I can have a better description of it for you all, but I really, really like this. I think it's warm and it's sweet, but it's not gourmand. And it's that kind of spicy, sweet fragrance that I like. I think if you like Outlands from the same line from Amouage, then you will like this too. To me, Outlands is a lot more vanillic, a lot deeper, a lot more smokier. This one is more fresh, but still spicy and sweet and warm and all those things. So if you haven't got your nose on this, get your nose on it. Like I said, it's hard to describe. However, to me, it smells amazing. So again, that is Amouage Luster. This next fragrance is one that was sent to me from Ellis, Brooklyn, and this is their newest release, Queen's Caramel. So this fragrance, first of all, let's talk about the bottle. The bottle is gorgeous. I love the Ellis Brooklyn bottles, and this one has a nice pink and orange gradient. Love the bottle. So they sent this to me and I have worn this once and I like it. So it is a caramel scent. It smells like almost like caramel ice cream because it feels like there's vanilla here in addition to the caramel. It also smells a little bit milky, but not like extremely milky. To be honest, it puts me in the mind of Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. They're not the same, but it puts me in the mind of that. But this one smells a little bit almost like smokier. Like it kind of has a deeper undertone to it. I do really like it. Is it something I felt like I had to have after wearing it? No. But if they wouldn't have sent it to me, I would have bought it because it was on my radar. It was on my list. I was like, let me just take a beat. That's what I've been trying to do with certain fragrances. Let me take a beat, see if I still want them. And then they ended up reaching out to me. So I was like, yes. So I'm super happy to have this. But I have to say, it just is not... I don't know. I don't feel like it's super unique. It is unique if you're looking at the other offerings from Ellis Brooklyn because I don't think they have something that's like this gourmand. So I feel like it's a good addition for them to have. But for me in my collection, I don't know. I'm kind of, could take it or leave it. I will wear it and I do like it. I just wish it was something a little bit more unique, just if they were asking my opinion, but obviously they were not. But I do enjoy it. And I think if you're in the market for a gourmand sweet fragrance for fall, winter, then you should get your nose on it. So again, that's Queen's Caramel from Ellis Brooklyn. This next fragrance is one that's been on my wish list for a couple years, and I don't know why I've never actually purchased it. Maybe I was waiting to smell in the store and just never seen it. But this is from Guerlain. It's part of the Aqua Allegoria line, and it's called Orange Solea. So I love these bottles. This one is a smaller bottle that it comes in, but it's so cute. So this smells so good. So to me, this smells like freshly squeezed orange juice just right off the bat. I have not worn this one, just to let you know, but it comes out smelling like freshly squeezed orange juice. So it's sweet, but it's also bright. It also smells like there is a bit of greenness to it. Like if you could imagine what like an actual orange off the tree or an orange tree, like where the orange is like fully ripe, ready to be picked, but you're out there and you're like smelling the greenness as well and the airiness. That's what this puts me in the mind of. It is so good. It smells so good if you like orange type citrus scents. It doesn't smell too floral, even though it has that green aspect to it. So to me, this smells more like oranges as opposed to like orange blossom or neroli or something like that. So I am excited to wear this. I don't know how it wears. All of the scents in the Aqua Allegoria line are light wearing. I believe they're eau de toilettes if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. I can't really see it. Oh yeah, this is an eau de toilette. So I'm excited to wear this. I think this will be a nice, easygoing, freshy type scent. So again, that's Orange Solea from Guerlain. Next up, I have two products that were sent to me from the brand Maison Louis Marie. The first one is number 4, and this is an eau de parfum. And this fragrance is a beautiful sandalwood scent. I've only worn this one time, but to me it comes off like that freshly shaved type sandalwood. So if you have smelled Santal 33, this smells similar. So it's the same type of sandalwood scent, but it's airy. Oops. Drop the top. Okay, I gotta grab that when I'm done filming. But this is like Santal 33, but it's airy. It's easier going. It's not as masculine, even though I think Santal 33 is a perfectly unisex scent. But if you think about how that one kind of has this kind of deeper undertone to it, this doesn't have that. So if you like Santal 33, but you felt it was too masculine, you should get your nose on this. I think this smells really good. Easy going, easy to wear. I wore this to bed, didn't bother me at all. And I can see myself getting a decent amount of use out of this. The only hesitation I have about this is I will say that if I smelled this in store, I personally would not have purchased it because I have Santal Dan Shah from Armani Privé, and these do smell similar. So I wouldn't necessarily need this in my collection, but since I have it, I will be using it. I do think it's beautiful and definitely worth a sniff next time you see it out. So again, that is number 4 Bois de Balancourt from Maison Louis Marie. The other item that they sent me is a body spray, and this is called Fleur de Vanille. So this one I have not worn yet, but this one smells like a vanilla floral scent. The vanilla in here It's sweet and creamy, but it doesn't go cupcakey. It's just a very sophisticated vanilla with these floral undertones. It's a really pretty scent. I feel like this would pair really well with something like Dama Bianca from Xerjoff or Valentino Donna Born in Roma Pink PP. If y'all have that, this would be something that will pair really well with that. An easygoing floral vanilla that smells really pretty. I can't speak on longevity or anything like that because I mean, I haven't worn this, but keep in mind this is a body spray slash hair mist. And so I wouldn't wear it for the longevity. I would wear it just as a layering tool, or if I was just going to bed or doing something around the house and knew I wanted to put on another fragrance later. So again, that is Fleur de Vanille from Maison Louis Marie. Next fragrance I have here is from Tom Ford, and this is Black Orchid Reserve. So this is their newest release. If you have been watching me for a while, you may know that Tom Ford Black Orchid has been a long time love for me. I don't really wear it too much anymore, the original one, but I knew when I saw a new Black Orchid was coming out, I already knew I was gonna get it. Like I tried to play myself like, oh, do I want to get it? But no, I knew I was getting it. So as soon as it was available in a store near me, I popped over there and picked it up. So this does smell similar to the original Black Orchid. I've worn this one time, by the way. So this one does smell similar to the original Black Orchid. However, this appears to be like deeper. It seems to have like this kind of nutty accord to it that makes it like a little bit more gourmand. So this to me is like a deeper, smokier, more refined version of the original Black Orchid. I also don't feel like it's as floral as the original Black Orchid, but it still has that Black Orchid DNA. I think they did a really good job of updating this, changing it a little bit, but still keeping the Black Orchid DNA. Now, do you need this if you already have Black Orchid? I don't know, probably not. Depends on how big of a fan you are. But for me, I'm glad I have it. If you guys want a comparison of this, the original, and the parfum version, let me know. I might do it in a YouTube short or something like that because I feel like if I do a video, nobody's gonna watch it. But let me know. And also, if you do want to see it, let me know what form of content you would like that in. Would you like to see it in a short? Would you like a full video on YouTube? Or would you like it on an Instagram reel? Let me know, okay? And I will take that into consideration. So anyway, I'm glad I have this. I think I will get more use out of this as it gets colder. The night that I did wear it, it didn't bother me, but it was pretty strong. It was pretty strong. I remember when I walked down the stairs, I was getting ready to go out to my book club meeting. I walked down the stairs, and as soon as I was like halfway down the stairs, my husband was like, man, how much fragrance did you spray? And I didn't feel like I went ham on my sprays with this, but it is a very prominent scent. So again, that is Black Orchid Reserve from Tom Ford. The next fragrance is from Kajal, and this is called Kajal Colada. So this one was sent to me from the brand. So thank you so much to Kajal for sending this over. It's the first time they sent something to me. I'm super excited because I do enjoy the Kajal fragrances. So this, I was so excited to get. As soon as I saw the bottle come out, like I saw promo images, I knew I wanted to try it. So this smells like a pina colada. Like if you look at the name, I'm sure you already guessed that. I actually did a first impression of this on my Instagram. So check that out if you are interested. But to me, this smells like a pina colada. It's sweet, it is creamy, but there also seems to be like a little bit of greenness in this, like if you had the pineapple leaf to go with the pina colada. For those of you all who don't know what a pina colada is, it's pineapple, coconut, a creamy frozen drink. So that's what this smells like to me. It doesn't really smell boozy to me or anything like that, but it definitely smells like pineapple, coconut, creaminess, a little bit of greenness. Beautiful, easy to wear, nice for the summer. Would I wear this all year long? No, because when I smell this, it reminds me of summertime. This is not something I could see myself reaching for when it's cold outside, but I did enjoy wearing it. I've worn it twice now, and I think it's a really pretty scent. The next time I wear this, I think I'm going to layer it with Lamar, also from Kajal. Y'all know I love that fragrance, and just see what we get, because that's like a juicy pineapple scent, and this is more like a pineapple creamy scent. So yeah, I'm wondering how those would smell layered together, but I do really like this, and I feel like it's an easygoing summer scent. So again, that is Kajal Colada. The next fragrance I have is from the brand Ex Nihilo, and this is called The Irreverence. So this is something that's been on my list for a while. Like I have an ongoing list of that's like a wish list, but also like a to smell list. However, this one is exclusive to Harrods. However, I did find out that now it is available in the ex Nihilo boutiques. So I think you're able to call them and order it over the phone if you're interested, or if you're in like LA. I know they have a ex Nihilo boutique in LA. I don't know if they have them anywhere else, but if you're there, you can go into the boutique and smell this. But this has been on my list for a while. And recently Harrods had a 10% off beauty sale. And so I picked this up along with another one. And I was thinking about this one, like, should I get it? Should I not get it? And so my husband was sitting there and he was like, what are you looking at? And I told him, and he was like, just asking me about the fragrance or whatever. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just wondering, like, even though it's on sale, should I pay this much for it? And he Apple cashed me the money to buy it. So I bought it. So technically he bought it for me, but I'm the one who pressed send, and I am excited to have this. So this is a dark kind of ambery scent. I've only worn this one time, by the way, but it's a dark amber scent. It's spicy. There's a little bit of sweetness to it. Smells a bit woody as well. This definitely smells like fall winter though. This is not something that I really suggest wearing during the summer, even though I wore it at night once already. I think this is going to be better suited when it's cold, because the way it just comes off your skin is so enveloping. It is beautiful. If you like something like Blonde Amber from Clive Christian, I feel like this smells kind of similar. They're not the same, and I haven't done a side-by-side comparison, but it definitely puts me in the mind of that. So those slight gourmand undertouches with this deep, dark amber woodiness, spiciness, amazingness. Love this. So again, that is the Irreverence from Ex Nihilo. The other item that I ordered from that Harrods sale is a fragrance from Gucci's private line, and this is called Vanilla Firenze. So I actually smelled this in store one time. So this was not a blind buy for me, but they released maybe like 4 fragrances recently, and one of them was Osmanthus Nectar, and that was the one that I went in to Gucci to smell and to possibly buy. But when I smelled it, I felt like it smelled too similar to something else I already have. But while I was there, I smelled this one and really liked it. However, that's been a couple months, so I have not worn this one yet. I hadn't even opened it until just now, but I remember really liking it and putting it on my wish list. So let's go ahead and smell it together. Oh, I didn't show y'all the bottle. It's gorgeous. I love these bottles from Gucci, and I am interested in trying some more, but we're starting with one, see how it goes. I will say that when I ordered this from Harrods, I got the 10% off, but also it was less expensive than ordering it directly from Gucci. So my price that I would get from Harrods was less expensive than the Gucci in-store price. But I did see this at a discounter recently, and if you follow my Instagram savings group, I sent that out to y'all. It's currently out of stock, but if you're interested in getting deals like that, make sure you follow that broadcast channel. I think it's called like Fragrance Steals and Deals. And so if you go on Instagram, you go to my profile, you'll see like underneath my description, I think like join my broadcast channel or something to that effect. I'll put a picture or some sort of demonstration for y'all to see how to join. But if you're interested, definitely check that out, because that's where I send all my steals and deals first. So if you were able to get this on that deal, lucky you, because it was a great price. Anyway, let's smell it. All right, so this is a vanilla scent, as one would have guessed. But to me, this smells like a bit of a fizzy, sweet, nutty type of vanilla. So it kind of reminds me of like a cherry Coke. I don't think cherry is a note in here, but it kind of has that kind of Coke type vibe to it, where it's not super heavy, even though it is a dark vanilla. This is not a gourmand vanilla though, even though I'm describing it as like a cherry Coke type of vibe. It's not really super gourmand. Like, it doesn't really smell fully edible, but it leans in that edible direction. I also feel like this underneath it has a little bit of smokiness to it, at least when I tried it on skin from the store. Right now, I mean, I'm just now spraying it, so I don't know what to tell you as far as like how it's going to wear on the skin, but I love the smell of it. I love these types of vanillas. I think that if you like vanillas like Absolute Aphrodisiac from Initio, or even Hypnotic Poison, I mean, this doesn't smell like Hypnotic Poison, but I feel like if you like those types of scents, then you should get your nose on this. I can't wait to wear this. This, although it's a dark vanilla, I don't feel like it's too heavy for me to wear year round. So probably my next date night, I'm probably going to end up reaching for this and wearing it out somewhere. So again, that is Vanilla Firenze from Gucci. This next fragrance is from Alexander J, and this is called Passion Bliss. So I am super excited to wear this one. Again, I have not worn this one yet. This one has been on my radar since Exstance. Is that how you pronounce it? But I remember seeing a lot of people there. They were talking about this fragrance. I think they might have debuted it there. I think that was like March. And so it's been on my radar. It wasn't easily available in the United States. But y'all, I saw it go on Joma Shop, I believe, and I snapped it up and I have no regrets. I haven't worn this yet, but I have smelled it. And to me, what this smells like is like a caramelized fruity scent. I don't even know if it's caramel. Maybe it's something like dates. But it's giving that kind of sticky, sweet, gooey syrupiness mixed with some fruits and almost like a honey or some sort of resinous scent as well. Haven't worn this, but I will say when I got this, I sprayed it and was like, absolutely, absolutely yes. I think I'm going to get a lot of good use out of this. It kind of reminds me of Majestic Amber from Alexander J, which I already have and love. And so it put me in that mindset when I smelled it. So I think this is going to end up being a love for me. It's definitely a love at first sniff, but I haven't worn it on my body yet to give you guys any more information. But I'm super excited to wear this. I think it's going to be perfect for the fall. So again, that's Passion Bliss from Alexander J. This next fragrance was sent to me from Swiss Arabian, and this is Shagaf Oud Elixir. So Shagaf Oud has been around a long time. It was very popular probably like 5 years ago here on the internet. And I remember buying that fragrance and then just never really wearing it. It was supposed to be similar to Oud Bouquet from Lancome, which I also do not own. So this one is a newer version. And to me, this smells like a more refined, easier going scent than the previous Shagaf Oud. So to me, this smells like a rose and oud combo still, but there's this definite like almost like candy-like sweetness under it. It's really pretty. I haven't worn this one yet, but this is one that I could actually see myself wearing because it smells very like smooth and round as opposed to sharp like I feel like the other one did. This one doesn't smell headache inducing, which I feel like the older version is headache inducing to me, or at least it was back then. But I could really see myself pulling this out. To me, the rose in here smells like jammy and not super fresh. It's more like a jammy dark rose mixed with a beautiful sweet oud. So definitely recommend checking this out if you like the original Shagaf Oud, but it was too like much for you, like too scratchy, too strong, too whatever, then definitely get your nose on this because this smells very elevated. I don't know what the price is on this, but this does not smell like a cheap fragrance in my opinion. So I'm excited to wear this. I think this is going to be good for cold days. This I don't think is going to be something that I would wear year round personally, but for cold days, I could imagine myself wearing this. So again, the Shagaf Oud Elixir. This next fragrance is from Prada. This is the newest addition to their Paradox line. This one is called Radical Essence. So this one was sent to me from the brand, so thank you. And like I said, this is the newest flanker in the Prada Paradox line. I don't own any of the Paradox fragrances. However, I have smelled at least the first one and remember liking it, but just didn't feel like I needed it. This one, I can't compare it to the original because like I said, I don't own it. I haven't ever worn it. I don't know enough about it to do a comparison. But when I smell this fragrance, what I immediately get is like a deep nuttiness. I believe they put pistachio in here, but it's not like that sweet ice cream type pistachio. This is like a deep, sophisticated nuttiness that I really like. This is my first time smelling it because I didn't know if I was going to do a first impression on this, but I figured let's just go ahead and include it in the haul. And this is... it's giving me that deep nuttiness. It's giving me like a sweetened floral as well. But honestly, this smells pretty unique. It doesn't smell like a typical designer fragrance, and I am impressed. This smells interesting. This smells like something I will need to get to know. Like I'll need to spray this on my skin. And a lot of times I typically avoid normal designer florals because a lot of them, the florals end up being too sharp for me. They give me headaches. And so that's just not my cup of tea. But this one smells like one I could wear because it's deeper, it's sweeter, the floral smell very smooths out. So even though it's probably white florals, probably some jasmine or whatever, it doesn't smell sharp and it doesn't smell like it's going to give me a headache. So I'll have to try this out and get back to y'all. But if you have this, let me know what you think of it, because this is not smelling like what I expected. I think I knew pistachio was in there and I thought it was going to be like a sweet pistachio scent, like say Kajal Yum pistachio. I thought it was going to go more that route. But me smelling it here, it smells more like a deep, complex pistachio. So let me know if you've tried this. What do you think of it? But again, this is Prada Paradox Radical Essence. This next fragrance is from Born to Stand Out, and this is called Naked Laundry. So I picked this fragrance up because when I ordered Cuvée Skin from them, maybe like a month or two ago, maybe like 2 months ago, they sent me some samples and Naked Laundry was one of them. And I ended up trying it out and really enjoying it. So I wore that sample, and before the end of the day of wearing that, I knew that I would be ordering a bottle. So this is a laundry scent, like the name would suggest. So it smells like clean laundry with a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's mixed with a skin-like element. So there's definitely a muskiness to this that smells like human skin, like clean human skin, but definitely skin-like. So if you're not into any type of skin-like musk, I don't think you're gonna like this because it definitely is prominent here. But then it's mixed with this clean, like sweet laundry scent, like almost like, what's like Downy, like the plain Downy. It reminds me of that mixed with clean skin. I really enjoyed this. I wore it to the gym, I think, and I really enjoyed wearing it. I didn't feel like it was too much. I didn't go ham with my sprays, but I felt like it was doing enough. And that was from the sample. So I haven't actually worn the bottle yet. I just opened the bottle, but I'm excited to have this. I feel like this is going to get me some good use. And even though it's like a clean musky scent, I feel like it's different than the other like clean musky scents that I already have. And I do like that category of scents, but I feel like this one is different. And I think it's because of the way the musk smells in here. So again, that is Naked Laundry from Born to Stand Out. This next fragrance is from the brand Graffiti, and this is Amber Negroni. So if you watched my last video, I featured 2 other fragrances from this brand in that video, and I told you I wanted a whole line. So I got this one already, and there's only 2 more fragrances in the line. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have those by the end of the year. This one smells so good. I've worn it one time. I love the smell of it. So to me, this smells like a warm orange chocolatey type drink. I don't think I was expecting the chocolate type note in this fragrance, but it definitely comes off like chocolatey, apricot, and orange mixed together. It kind of reminds me, the chocolate in here kind of reminds me of like a Tootsie Roll. And so this does put me in the mind of Dulce Diablo from Narcotica. I don't know how similar they are, but I feel like, so sorry, my camera died. That is my key that I've been talking too long, y'all. But anyway, I think I was saying that this smells similar to Dulce Diablo, and I think they do smell similar. I can't give you like a real comparison at this point, but let's just say I love this fragrance. It's supposed to be based around a cocktail. I don't smell any boozy notes in this. To me, this comes off just like sweet, syrupy, orange, and chocolate. Well, I shouldn't say syrupy. That sounds like it's super sweet. But it smells delicious, y'all. This smells delicious, like some sort of dessert. So again, that is Amber Negroni from Graffiti. So I do have a few more fragrances to share with you all. However, I personally am out of time. And so I'm going to share one last fragrance that I have been waiting to open up and share with y'all. So much so that I left it in the bag. So it is from the brand Dries Van Noten. It came in this beautiful pouch. If you order from the Dries Van Noten website, they always come with some sort of like pouch or dust bag when you order a full-size fragrance. And here is the beautiful bottle. This is their newest release. It's called Havana Gold. So this is a tobacco scent. And I mean, is it any question why I ordered it? Like, y'all know I love tobacco scents. I like this brand of fragrances. I think I have about 5 from them now, and I really want to try more from the brand. I wish they sold them near me, but when I saw this, I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it, okay? And that's what I did. I ordered it. I was thinking about saving this until my birthday, which is next month, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't wait anymore. This bag has been sitting here begging me to open it for the past like 3 weeks, and so we're sharing that experience together. So let's smell it. Okay, boozy tobacco. It has a slight sweetness to it. It has a little bit of freshness to it, like tobacco leaf, instead of being like a super smoky tobacco. Of course, it has spiciness there, but it also kind of smells like there is a bit of a leathery undertone. So maybe saffron or some sort of very smooth leather undertone. I like it. I really like this. I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, okay, how many tobacco scents can I get before they all start smelling the same? And I thought it was going to go like that, either honey tobacco route, like from Guerlain, or either like tobacco vanille from Tom Ford. But I am, at first sniff, it doesn't smell like either one of those. So like I said, what I'm getting is more of like a suede or leathery undertone to a fresh tobacco that is not smoky, a little bit of sweetness, mostly spicy though, but not harsh. Everything feels very smooth. Honestly, it's kind of reminding me of like a tobacco baby cat. Like it's giving that type of leathery vanilla that you get from Baby Cat or Oh the Audacity, but not exactly the same. This is definitely a tobacco scent, but it reminds me like if you mix a tobacco scent with one of those fragrances, which y'all know I love those as well. Yeah. And it's a little boozy. Yeah. This is for me. This is for me. I'm so happy I opened it because I do feel like even though it's a tobacco scent, it's so smooth, and I'm pretty sure I can wear this one year round, especially at night. But even during the day, now that as it's starting to dry down, I almost kind of feel like I'm picking up a bit of a nutty undertone to this as well. I love it, y'all. I'm so excited. I knew I would like it, but I was a bit nervous because, like I said, it's been sitting here waiting on me to open. But I love it, y'all. I can't wait to wear this. So you'll have to, you know, make sure you keep watching my videos to find out more about how I like it once I wear it. But it smells amazing. So again, that is Havana Gold from Dries Van Noten. So that is my haul for today. Lots of goodies to play with. I'm excited to wear a lot of these. I feel like most of them are kind of fall inspired. And so I feel like I'm good until next month when my birthday comes. Y'all know I got to do a birthday haul, but I'm trying to be good about my birthday haul this year and not go so crazy like in previous years. Anyway, if you try any of these fragrances, let me know what you think of them. Is there anything here that's on your wish list? Any fragrances you want to know more about? Let me know. And let me know all that in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so that you don't miss a video from me. Also, make sure you check out my description box. I'll have links to everything that I mentioned down there, as well as links to everywhere else you can find me. So my website, which is www.simplyayesha.com, and also my Instagram and TikTok, even though I'm not really active on TikTok, but follow me there too, okay, if you want to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.